They knew that the habit of drinking beer, so common and apparently harmless, could have a significant impact on the health of the penis and prostate in men over 50 years old. In this conversation, we will explore how beer consumption affects sexuality and male health over the years, paying special attention to prostate function and the implications for intimate well-being. This is informative content aimed at those over 50, especially those who wish to take care of their overall health and better understand the impact of some consumption habits. Beer, which many see as a social and relaxing drink, has effects on the male body that go beyond a slight euphoria. As a sexologist and doctor, I will speak from my experience and knowledge about how regular consumption of this drink can influence the functioning of the male organ and specifically the prostate gland. First, it is important to understand that beer contains a series of compounds, such as phytoestrogens present in hops. These compounds have a structure and function similar to estrogens, the female sex hormones. Although the hormonal effect of these compounds in the male body is not as strong as that of natural estrogens, regular beer consumption, especially in large quantities, can generate changes in the hormonal balance of men. Medical studies indicate that the habitual consumption of 3 or more beers daily can elevate estrogen levels in the male body. This increase in estrogens could affect sexual desire and the natural response of the penis during intimacy. Additionally, the alcohol in beer, even in moderate amounts, has important effects on blood circulation. Alcohol is a vasodilator, which means it expands blood vessels. Initially, this may seem beneficial as it allows blood to flow more easily to the male organ. However, over time, alcohol consumption tends to weaken the vessels and reduce the capacity for efficient circulation, and circulation is key to erectile function. So while an occasional beer might not notably affect, constant consumption can deteriorate the quality of the physical response during intimate moments. On the other hand, the prostate gland is highly sensitive to lifestyle habits, and alcohol consumption affects its health. Various medical studies have found that men who frequently consume beer in large quantities have a higher incidence of prostate problems in old age, including benign prostatic hyperplasia, a condition in which the gland enlarges, causing difficulty urinating and affecting intimate well-being. This enlargement of the prostate presses on the urinary tract and, as a consequence, decreases the quality of sexual relations. This is because the body needs a healthy urinary system for a satisfying and comfortable intimate life. From a psychological perspective, it is important to highlight how dependence on this drink can interfere with emotional quality of life and effective relationships. For some people, beer consumption can be an escape from stress or emotional difficulties. However, emotional dependence on alcohol can create a vicious cycle in which one relies on the drink to find relaxation, and over time, this can decrease self-confidence and reduce the quality of intimate interactions. Psychologists warn that constant alcohol consumption, even if mild as in the case of beer, can affect self-esteem and body image, fundamental elements for a satisfying intimate relationship. Another important aspect to mention is the metabolic effect of beer. This drink contains a high level of calories and carbohydrates that easily convert to fat in the body. Weight gain and abdominal fat accumulation are factors that negatively affect the intimate health of older men. This accumulation of fat around the abdominal organs can interfere with circulation and, consequently, the response capacity of the male organ during intimate moments. Additionally, weight gain affects testosterone production, the key male hormone for desire and performance. One of the additional effects is damage to the cardiovascular system. As we know, the response capacity of the male organ largely depends on the health of the blood vessels and the heart. Constant beer consumption, especially in excess, increases triglyceride and cholesterol levels in the blood, which can cause plaque buildup in the arteries, known as atherosclerosis. This hardening and narrowing of the arteries reduce circulation to various parts of the body, including the pelvic area, limiting the response during intimate moments. Studies have shown that men with circulation and high blood pressure problems often present more difficulties in their intimate life, as the body does not receive the blood or oxygen necessary for optimal function. It is also important to mention the impact that excessive alcohol consumption, including beer, has on the liver. The liver is responsible for metabolizing alcohol and processing the body's toxins. When the liver is overloaded due to frequent alcohol intake, its ability to eliminate toxins and produce substances necessary for hormonal balance is weakened. In older men, this can result in a decrease in testosterone levels, the key hormone for desire and energy. A reduction in testosterone not only decreases interest in intimacy, but also affects mood, energy, and overall vitality, contributing to a feeling of fatigue and lack of motivation in daily life. Additionally, regular beer consumption can affect sleep. Although many people believe that alcohol helps with sleep, it actually interferes with the quality of deep and restorative sleep. In men over 50, interrupted or poor quality sleep contributes to general health problems, decreasing concentration and mood. Over time, lack of adequate rest can lead to memory problems and increase the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, which evidently also affects relationships and life as a couple. Another relevant aspect is the impact of beer consumption on the immune system. Excessive alcohol can weaken the body's natural defenses, making it more susceptible to infections and diseases. In older men, this can result in a greater predisposition to urinary infections or health problems in the urinary tract that also affect comfort and performance during intimate moments. A weakened immune system reduces overall energy and vitality, making it difficult to maintain an active and healthy life. Excessive beer consumption doesn't just take a toll on physical health, it also profoundly impacts emotional and relational well-being. Alcohol dependency, even in its milder forms, often creates a subtle but growing rift between partners. The regular consumption of alcohol can shift priorities, making the drink seem more important than nurturing the emotional and physical intimacy that a healthy relationship thrives on. Over time, this dynamic fosters feelings of neglect, frustration, and even resentment in the partner who feels overlooked. When one partner perceives that alcohol is taking precedence, it can lead to a breakdown in open communication, a cornerstone of any strong relationship. Conversations may become superficial or conflict-ridden, leaving unresolved emotions to simmer beneath the surface. This emotional disconnection often spills into intimate life, reducing satisfaction and creating a cycle of unmet needs and growing detachment. For older men in particular, who may already be navigating life transitions such as retirement, health challenges, or shifts in personal identity, these relationship struggles can amplify feelings of loneliness and self-doubt. The emotional distance created by alcohol dependence not only weakens the bond between partners, but can also hinder the sense of companionship and mutual support that becomes increasingly vital in later years. Recognizing the long-term consequences of excessive drinking is essential for maintaining vitality and relational harmony. Choosing moderation, or even abstaining entirely, can help preserve mental clarity, physical health, and emotional balance. Moreover, making deliberate efforts to prioritize meaningful connection, whether through shared activities, honest communication, or simply spending quality time together, can breathe new life into the relationship. In embracing a lifestyle of moderation and health-conscious choices, older men not only improve their own well-being, but also nurture an environment where love, respect, and connection can flourish. This creates a foundation for a more fulfilling life, both within their relationships and in their ability to find joy in their own company. So, friends, let this serve as an invitation to take a closer look at your consumption habits and the choices you make every day. Remember, our intimate life and overall health are more than just outcomes of luck or genetics. They are mirrors reflecting the effort, mindfulness, and care we devote to our bodies and minds. Every decision, from what we eat to how we manage stress, contributes to the vitality of our relationships and our personal sense of well-being. It's a reminder that self-care is not indulgence, but a foundation for a richer, more fulfilling life. Let's commit to nurturing ourselves with intention and love, because the way we treat ourselves sets the tone for how life treats us in return.